All right, let's just stop that.
All righty. Guys, we've been live since 11 o'clock. We hit the intro. We watched a full 2-minute intro. We forgot to hit the go live button. I've been calling you guys out.
I forgot to hit the go live button.
Yeah.
I appreciate you saying we there, but it was me. It was
Yeah.
all my
I've
fault.
been
And then
saying-
I'm here in the background going, why can't people see us? Why aren't we playing? It was just all my fault. So sorry
Yeah.
about that. We're a couple minutes late.
All right, let me reset my brain and act like I haven't said a single thing today and literally start over. Yeah, so we went about 6 minutes, guys, with maybe longer with
I already have
with thinking we were live.
Brain. I'm gonna blame it on Cookie Brain.
All right, sorry everybody. So let's do it one more time. Welcome everyone to the Groove.ai white label, day 1 of 2. Today we're going to be focusing on none of the tech stuff. So that means we're going to be talking about more of the terms and conditions and everything you need to know about your Groove.ai white label. Now we're streaming live to the YouTube channel and to the AI channel for everyone. So if you're wondering what the Groove.ai white label is, you can go to Groove.ai/white label if you're not a white label owner. But this is for the white label owners. We're going to be talking about what your billing. We're going to be talking about your support, what people are going to be getting from you, what price points you will be charging, what the different plans are, how you're going to be managing your users, what you'll be doing in cases of refunds, all of those different things. I had also let everybody know that the internet is out in this entire building. We have a problem with AT&T. They're on the phone back there trying to get it. The lucky thing is our neighbor uses a different thing, and he let us use his internet through the wall, so we were able to get on. But my Elgato lights that are right here that are normally shining on me work through the internet onto my computer, so I can't get those turned on. There's probably a way to hard turn them on, but I hit the switches, that didn't work. So yeah. So today it's going to be maybe a shorter day. We booked it out for 3 hours. It's going to be about an hour, maybe less. And then any Q&A, it's going to be a little informal. You guys can ask as many questions as you want. Certainly with the white label, we're going to answer every single question and get you all the information. And then tomorrow, and we're actually going to show you your templates that you're going to have. We're going to talk about the funnels that we're going to be giving you that are being designed as well. We'll talk about when you'll be able to go live, all that different stuff. Tomorrow, we're actually going to be going into Groove.cm, and we're going to show you, and what we'd recommend is you follow along and actually create the funnel as we create the funnel. And you'll see how you can, we'll get you access to the pages. In fact, Donna, we're going to need share pages for some of those sites, so maybe they can import them and start working on them. We'll have all of that for you tomorrow. So I'm going to just pop my screen in here for you, and I believe that's this one. Okay, so let's make this a little bit bigger and just confirm some of the things that you know and some of the things that you may not know. Many of you are lifetime owners of Groove.ai. Many of you are lifetime owners of Groove.cm. But even if you're not, this is what the Groove.ai white label includes. And I'm just going to get this off. This combo refers to if you get the Groove.cm white label. We're going to be doing a launch for the Groove.cm white label. And let me just make sure that my what earphones or microphone is actually on for me today. All right, cool. And Donna, when I stand over here, when I'm going to be on the whiteboard, can people hear me, or it's better for me to switch to my AirPods?
It's better for you to switch to your AirPods. You sound a little far away when you're at the whiteboard.
Okay, I'll do that when that time comes. Very good, thank you. All right, so folks, when we launched Groove.ai white label, I believe we started selling that in September or in like August for the August launch. And we basically said whatever it was, there were, no payments for 4 months. Sometimes it was no payments for 3 months. And thank you, James. The thing is I'm going to be bringing a chalkboard over. And when that happens, this is my microphone. I don't know if you can see it here. It's kind of at arm's length. And I'm going to be standing like this not talking into the microphone. You'll be able to hear me, but not quite as good as if I switch it to my actual AirPods. So you can what you should do is find out when you purchase the white label. Look at your receipt. It would have said no payments for 4 months, no payments for 3 months, no payments for 2 months, whatever the case may be. Some of you, depending when you purchased, are going to start getting billed in January, somewhere around January 7th, maybe about 30 of you, and then another 30 of you on the 8th, etc.
The 16th.
The 16th is the first billing
day. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, even better. And that's just the first day. Some people, some of you guys, may not, look, we said to you, no payments for 90 days. And some of you bought it a week later. So, don't get upset that some people are not getting, billed January 29th. It was everybody that bought it had a 90-day grace because they weren't getting access to Groove.ai white label. So, let's talk about when you're going to be getting access to the white label. The clear answer is there's not a precise day, but it will be in January, and it will be after the Marketer's Cruise, and we're hoping that we get it before the first billing. So if we were to look at a calendar, and I'm just going to put January 24 calendar, so we don't have to look at my personal calendar. And here we go. Let's just look on Google Images. All right, that'll work. Amazon Prime doesn't really work that well. I want to use something else. I don't want to be in Amazon. I want actual Google Images. So let's get out of the shop and just go right here. So if we're looking at the Marketer's Cruise, myself and Donna and Matt and Artie and another 7 or 8 members on the team are all going on the Marketer's Cruise. It's kind of like an event. We have to go, we have to host, we have to bring team, we have to bring staff. And so that is January 6th, and we return on the 14th. We'll be back to work on the 15th. And as we said, the first 30 or so people start getting billed around the 16th. What we're trying to do right now is train you to get you some of the assets so you can actually buy your domain. You will be able to, maybe put your pages up tomorrow. Again, I keep thinking I went over this with you, but we were live for 8 minutes before we realized we weren't live. Tomorrow, we're going to actually have you, you're going to need a Groove.cm account. And don't worry, everybody, people ask me, so they need, Artie was saying, they need a Groove.cm account to make this work. What if they don't have one? We're like, well, we give them one. Like they're paying us $4.97 a month. They will get a full, Groove.cm account to handle all of the things that they need to run this. We're going to give you a link to import different pages. I'm going to show you the templates that we have for Groove Agency today. In the works for you right now, we're actually creating videos for you. We're creating onboarding videos, tutorials, a 4-minute like video that's like at the front of Groove.cm or a website like Kartra. You're going to have like a generic video for you. We might even, do things like get you the script and the video asset yourself if you want to record over it and actually say your white label. But all of the videos that we're going to be providing you are going to say something like, with this powerful AI platform, you will be able to, right? Instead of saying with Groove.ai. So we're not going to do that. And we're also going to be making it with a generic logo of a homepage. So, excuse me, let's go out of dark mode and get to a different color here. And we are going to have, when you get to the website, when your users log in, all they're going to see is something like this. I'm not talking, by the way. That's sometimes you might not be watching the screen and wondering, did I just get disconnected from the stream? So we're going to be putting a home icon like this when we make the video. That way, there's no branding, and anybody that's watching the tutorial is not going to go, hey, how come it doesn't have that person's logo? They're not even going to notice. They're going to see this, and we are going to be leaving the URL out of the demo video. So there'll be no URL that's going to be like, what's that other software that they're showing? So we're going to be creating the following videos for you. We're going to be creating you videos for how they can get their API key, how they set up the Pinecone, an overview of this. And by the way, there's 2 new videos over at Groove.ai. If you click on the blog, and they're going to be in the user interface hopefully in the next day or 2. If you go to training, you're going to see here we have this new welcome to Groove.ai video. We're also white labeling that video for you. And we're also doing, we have this beautiful video here. It's a nice 4-minute video. It's an entire overview. It's an entire overview of the platform and how to work it. So your users are going to have this. We're going to talk about how we're going to handle support and those different things for you as well. So getting back to the calendar, we come back on the 15th, and I want to prepare everyone right now. We will likely be doing another training telling you how to set up your CNAME. We'll get you a webhook and all those different things. We're looking to get you going live the week of the 22nd. Don't hold us to that, because the white label is still in production. We strongly believe we're going to have it ready before we go on the cruise. We're not going to release it on the cruise because we cannot have the Facebook group growing up with our CTO for Groove.ai and our partners and everybody away on the cruise ship. So we're definitely holding it off until the following week. We want to do a little bit more training with you this week, and our goal is between the 22nd and the 26th. Our guarantee is you will have it before January 31st. So please, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I'm just going to be frank with you, and I'm going to put my face on here. We're partners in this. We're long-term partners in this. I'm going to say this as politely as I can, and I hope this doesn't come across wrong. White labels are a privilege, and having you as a partner is a privilege. This is different than a service where we're providing, you know, a solution like Groove.cm where you're building and the support. This is a high-level partnership with us, a high-level partnership with us. I'm trying to say this with a little bit of a smile. There's every now and then that support desks get escalated to me, and I say things like, who the hell let this customer abuse every level of my staff like this? And then I say things I don't want to say that I'm not proud of, because I know this may get screenshot and go into the internet, but it's kind of like that thermonuclear. And it's like the polite, excuse me, so-and-so, you're now banned from Groove, banned from Groove.ai. John, refund this person's money, et cetera, blah, 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 blah. And then Matt will call me and he will say, Mike, that's why you need to stay out of support. Like, you don't need to do anything like that. And I'm like, we don't need customers like that. And just while we're here, I'm just going to let you know a couple of things. Kevin Strite said to me the other day that he made a comment about Groove.cm and some new improvements or something that he saw, and the entire, like, you know, the squeaky wheels came out, and we're like, blah, 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 blah. And hey, I get it. Software is tough, and all companies, you know, want to strive better than they actually perform. Maybe in the past we've overpromised. I get it. But I said to Donna the other day, and I put my foot down and I said, Donna, we have a software platform that people pay for. Our job is to fulfill that platform. The Facebook group is a privilege. I am no longer going to allow griping in the Facebook group. And she said, what do you want to do? I said, they get a PM warning and that's it. I said, start nuking people. I said, do me a favor, get that Facebook group down from 150,000 people to 120,000 people. I don't care. I want positive-minded people. They have a right to gripe, not in my living room. They can go on their own Facebook groups. They can write their blog posts. They can do what they want. That's freedom of speech. I welcome it, even when it's true. But we're trying to build a community, and we cannot let the Facebook group get toxic. Now, I know some of you might right now are saying, Mike, high five. And then some of you are saying, but are you saying that we're not even allowed to, address any grievances? No, that's not the case. Just go to the right channel. Send us PMs. Go to, most of you have my cell phone number or my email. Reach out, hit us up. I'm pretty logical to find on Skype. I can guarantee you search my name, it shows up. We're not hiding from anybody. The Facebook group is a community that we want to uplift. That's all I'm saying, guys. All right. And when I see my staff getting abused, and I'm like, oh my God, I had no idea Robert Murray was getting abused. I'm like, who the hell do these people think they are? We are here to service them with the platform, but to abuse the staff publicly, I'm just not going to stand for it. I'm sorry that I went off on this rant. There's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. Number one, when I stand up for the community, guys, I'm standing up for you. What happens is you guys come in and you're like, hey, can anybody, God, yeah, me too. I'm sick and tired of them. The State of the Grooving was supposed to be yesterday. They canceled it. And you know what happens? I don't want to come to this Facebook group anymore. It's gone out of control. And I want to cap this off by saying, we understand you want to redress your grievances and all that. Time and place, all those things, PM us, let us know. But I do not, my staff is they don't nuke people. They don't. They think that we have to take all of that. If I'm inviting you to my New Year's Eve party and you come to my house and you start complaining about the hors d'oeuvres, whoop, you're gone. What about freedom of speech? Hey, you got freedom of speech, not in my living room. You're not going to insult me and make all my other guests feel bad. I know that we are trying our best here at Groove. I know we don't always achieve the level that we set out to. And we don't walk around acting like we're perfect. But at the same time, I'm going to make sure that the people that are in that community are people that you want to go have a New Year's Eve party with. All right. It's the same thing we do at live events, the same thing we do at the Marketers Cruise. We cannot let somebody stand up while we're in the middle of a presentation and go, I want to make a complaint. We're going to literally say to that person, what were you thinking? Why would you do that in front of everybody? You just reach us out in the back room. A little bit of a rant. So I'm going to just say this. The white label, and I need to preface by saying I'm not a tyrant. I don't want anybody thinking that if you have 70 members and you put a little off-color thing into a Facebook group or something like that, I'm going to nuke your business. I'm not going to do that. I will likely nuke you from the Facebook group and text you and give you a fair warning that, hey, if you keep this up, we're gonna have a problem with the partnership, right? And we'll probably create a contract and terms of service for you and stuff like that, because this is a partnership. We just don't want to partner with abusive people. I don't need the $497 a month that bad. And at the end of the day, even though it's a white label for your brand, you're still somehow representing a product of Groove. And if we find out that you're a whole A, if you follow what I'm saying. And we don't want you servicing any customer through our technology. And we're talking, folks, about the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. So what I'm saying here is, please do me a favor. If you get billed on January 16th and you don't get your white label up and running until January 22nd, I don't want you going in, and we get this, guys. Sometimes we nuke the comment, but not the person. Right? We get, this is total BS. This is unfair. You had 4 months to prepare, and I just got billed for $497, and I'm not making a profit. I'm not going to put up with it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, this stuff is kept away from me for reasons. They keep all of this stuff away from me. Matt says, Mike, don't get involved. I'll take care of it. And we don't. I want to protect my staff, and I want good partners. I truly, truly do not want your $497 unless you're making a minimum of $1,000 or $2,000 a month. I'm not looking for you to have a badge of honor that you go around and tell people, I have a software company. 6 months later, you haven't gotten any customers. I'm not doing, I shouldn't have sold it to you. I shouldn't have sold it to you. If you weren't able to get customers, look, if it makes you happy to have the white label and you feel good, but that's not what I'm looking for partners. Folks, you're gonna think I'm crazy when I give you this number. But if you have 100 customers paying you $299 a month, do you know what that math comes out to? Yeah, it's $30,000 a month. $30,000 a month for 100 customers. You get 10 customers, you're making $3,000 a month. 10 customers, you're making $3,000 a month. The $497 is an awesome privilege. And here's something that I want to say that may not have gotten through, and I probably should have led with this announcement. We sold this to you that you would pay $497 a month, and we were going to process the money, and we were going to pay you monthly at a 50% profit. We're not doing that anymore. We you should know this, but look, I have to assume this is the first time. Let's get this board on here. Maybe it shut off. Let's get my microphone working. And it's going to be all smiles from here, everybody. I just wanted to get that out because we're on a different level of who we are. Microphone. Check. Yep. All right. That's working. All right. You guys are going to be hearing me slightly different right now. I'm going to pull up this whiteboard right here. Let's turn it on. I'm over here, guys. I'm just looking to see why I don't get power on. Mike, you still on a call? You still on a call? The fiber's down the building. Can you help me get this on? It's interrupting my flow here, and I hit the power button. It seems to have died or something. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. All right, everybody, just give me a second. I'm just getting some technical help here to get this whiteboard going. I'm back. Okay, what was the problem? Okay. Oh, so it was charged. It was plugged into the battery, and now you're going directly to the outlet. Gotcha. All right, everybody. Minor technical difficulty, but we're back. Let me get my little pen.
Mike, we've learned that the eye-seeking technology for your camera, when it can't find your face, finds your butt.
I'll put a little smile on my butt then from now on.
There you go.
All right, everybody. Let me just move this chair out of the way. And that's going to be a pain in the ass to get the chair back in later, but that's fine. But I can center this a little bit better for everybody here without the chair there. Going to go to the Vibe Smartboard canvas here. All right, so let's create a new canvas. I hope I don't have that problem here again. Fucking A. Mike? Sorry, Don, I'll be right back. Mike? It took me offline. If you can just hook my microphone back again. My iPhone. You don't need that? All right. All right, everybody. I'm going to stick my face right here like that while Mike's doing that. This thing doesn't work unless it's connected to the internet. And Mike knows how to do it faster than me. So what I was saying was that when we first sold you, let's do it this way. And by the way, I realized I said F and A, but hey, that's that's what happens. Let's show my screen here for a second. So when we first sold this, and I got to grab my glasses here. If we go to Groove.ai, and let's go to the white label page. This used to say right here, We handle the development, you collect the sales and keep the profits. This used to say you keep 50% of the profits. In fact, I don't even know if we've updated the Q&A here for the white label. I'm just going to serve. Oh, I might have come in here or told the staff to go in, but let me just see the word 50%. No, it doesn't exist anymore. So if we search for the word profit, yeah. So you can even notice based on the question here, it says, how is the profit split? So we went and updated this. We would have reworded this. We're ready, Mike? Okay. We would have reworded this to say, it probably picked up to a different Wi-Fi. We would have reworded this to say what happens with the profits. But you can see this is the legacy here where it says, how is the profit split? You keep the sales and keep the profits. Some of you, if you remember, were in the Facebook group saying, hey, with only 50% of the profit, we can't assume anybody's going to be paying $2.99 a month. They'll only be paying $99, and at $99, we're only getting $49, etc. That's no longer the case anymore. Consider on average, the average value of a customer is $200, and with just 100 customers, you're making $20,000 per month. And if at 99, you're making $10,000 a month. Let me unlock my phone for Mike. I'll just connect to the Wi-Fi for ICM guest. Here you go. Oh, as soon as you walked in, whatever you just did. Okay. Oh, okay. It's connecting, it says. Sorry, everybody. I know it's a little frustrating. The whole point that we're making here is, we'll put the camera back on me here. Mike, let's just move that back out. And I'll bring this, but this is going to stay on now, right? And connected. Yes. Very good. So that's a big plus for you guys, for you ladies and gentlemen, is you're getting the white label, and we don't make any profits. This was not very easy for us in the company in terms of conversation. I don't want to say I went kicking and screaming. I came along pretty quick. It was Donna's idea, because I've never seen a white label before where the company that created the software doesn't profit. And Mike, let's just bring that out of the camera. It's a little distracted back there. So the original way, we planned on making more money with you as partners than we did with the white label. We were going to charge you $497 a month, and then we were hoping a guy like Mark Ling would come on board, and I trust me when I tell you, I was going to reach out to Jason Fladlin, all of these different people, and I still will. They're going to be even happier now. They don't have to share the money with me. To be quite frank, it was even in my best interest to give the white label free to some people. Imagine, I reach out to Tony Robbins. Of course, I would rather just give him the white label for free, because if Tony Robbins got 10,000 people onto the platform, well, then I was going to split that profit with Tony Robbins. So thanks to some of you guys, your loud voice in the Facebook group, were saying, hey, go high level, for $497 or whatever their $697 price is. We get to keep all the profits. And Donna says, there's some people saying, I was like, well, that's the only company that does that. AWeber, all these other companies that give you a white label, they'd go out of business. Why would they want to do something like that? But we looked at the white label and we identified that there's an easy potential market for us, in the first couple of years to get a good number of white label people onto the platform. So that's where the focus is. And of course, we're going to market Groove.ai, compete with you guys, the same way High Level competes with their white label people. High Level, by the way, has 60,000 people paying High Level that are not on the white label. But then with all the white label people, what your job is going to do is to create a value add for your white label for Groove.ai. Maybe offer, like Kevin Strite does, some really cool training. If you have, let me start giving you some ideas. I see Martin Bodica here from Find Focus. You might want to start getting into the mentality. We're on live, Michelle. We just saw you peek in. My wife just peeked in, not knowing we're live. Mike, can you just move that completely out of the view for me? Yeah, thank you. So if they want to share the whiteboard, that's for you I won't use it today. Yeah, just thanks. Thanks, Michelle. Sorry, guys. Just letting everybody get out of here, and we'll regroup. So Martin from Find Focus and many other of you, here's what you should be thinking. You should be thinking, what do I have that I normally sell, maybe even monthly, that I could give away for free with this? So for instance, let's say you were going to have a program teaching social media or traffic or TikTok or whatever. You could and you were currently selling that software for $497 a month of that package, right? Or $97 a month. You can tell people that when they join with your software white label, they get this. They get a free ticket to your live event every year. Like, you can start building your business around a continuity program, and the AI white label is just one thing. Your coaching program, your consulting, all of these different things. You might even do agency consulting, where you do copywriting services and you work on people's funnels, right? Look, for $497 a month, you might just tell people, hey, from now on, instead of even paying me, just sign up for my white label at $299 a month or $99 a month, and then you can start selling these additional things. So I'm going to move my microphone back to this. It's going to just get a little more clear here. Oh, okay. There we go. That should sound a little bit better. All right, now I'm going to bring up this this other sheet here just for a minute. That should do it. And we'll put my screen back in. All right, so what you're seeing here, this is what you're going to be paying as soon as you start getting billed. You'll pay $497 a month. It includes these additional items here. You get full access to Groove.cm. Most of you already have a lifetime account, which will supersede this and give you more. But at least if you don't, you need Groove.cm to run your business. And we're giving you the full creator plan, which unlocks everything in the system and gives you 500 contacts. Most of you, of course, have the lifetime, so that'll supersede that. Of course, you get complete access to Groove.ai, and you could log into your own white label and use it there, obviously, so you won't even have to pay for your own white label. You get 100% of the sales from your own white label, which will also mean that you will need your own merchant account or PayPal or Stripe. All right, so get a PayPal and or Stripe account, and you're going to be good. I will tell you this, we're going to work with you the best we can, but if you say, hey, I want this, I want to pay you $497, I can't get a merchant account. I don't know. Kevin, GroovePay, obviously. I didn't say GroovePay because there's a reason I didn't say GroovePay, and there's just one reason. It's just easier right now for me to onboard you with Stripe or PayPal. That's all. But certainly, merchant account right here meant GroovePay. You get a merchant account through GroovePay. So when your own merchant account through GroovePay or PayPal or Stripe. So this is right there, merchant account through GroovePay. To answer a question, what if I don't want to use Groove? It's not going to work that way, guys. This is going to have to work through Groove. It's going to have to work through GrooveSell, and please don't say I want to put it through ClickBank. I want to do all these different things. We're not prepared to entertain that yet. You're going to use any merchant account of your choice, PayPal and Stripe, but it's got to go through GroovePay because we're doing webhooks that got to connect in the background. All right. All right. This is a big key right here for you. All right. That you have to be aware of. You will have a cost per user, okay, of $5 per user at the $99 plan and $25 per user at the $299 plan. So what that means is when you create your merchant, your Groove.ai white label, we're going to ask you for a couple of things, like what's your logo, and you'll upload your logo and your domain, and we're going to help you mask it. We're going to publish your app is going to run at app.findfocus.com, right? Or whatever findfocus.ai, whatever you buy, whatever domain you buy. So let's just put here some things you need to do. You need to buy a domain. You need to get a merchant account. And we're going to show you how to mask the domain. So that is going to be at app dot, and your user going to sign in at app dot. And let's just say your AI is what you purchased, right? Yourai.com is where all of your users are going to go. And they'll log in. All that will happen automatically on the site. We'll give you a link for their login and everything like that. Now, the way that it's going to work is when you go into your onboarding and you fill out all of the information, you're also going to put in your own OpenAI API key. So you need to make sure you have a credit card on file with OpenAI. And the beautiful thing is your users are not going to have to use their own API key. Okay. They're just going to get on, and they get up to $5 in credits at the $99 plan. Okay. And they get $25 credits on the $299 plan. All right. So that means you are making a 19 times profit here. And I forget 25 into 299, 299 divided by 25. About an 8 times profit. No, more than 10 times profit. You make it about a 12 times profit on the $299 plan. So your next question is going to be, wait a second. So what happens to my user when they max out? Let's say they're a power user and they max out after 2 or 3 days. Well, if you look at this company right here called chatbase.co. And by the way, guys, this is to protect you from fees, getting out of control. Never more than $5 for a $99 customer. Never more than $25 for a $299 customer. When you look at their pricing, they did something genius, and they have right here their pricing is $19 a month, $99 a month, then $399 a month. But guess what? This is the only one that says right here, messages over the limit will use your own API key. So your members, if they want to not have to go into another plan at $399 and then $499 and then $599 in case this stuff starts getting expensive, we're making it very, very easy for you. You're going to have simple plans. It'll never cost you any amount of money. And then the user will be able to go into here and put right here in, we're not even going to have AI services. It's just going to say OpenAI. They'll add their API key, and this is going to be called backup AI services. And they're going to be able to put their own API key in and buy it wholesale from OpenAI, which will make them happy because now they only maybe have to pay an extra $11 a month, as opposed to you charging them from $299 up to $399 and then $499. So it eliminates having to have multiple plans and use limits and everything like that. So just keep that in mind. Let me see. And I think I'm just going to take this off screen here for a minute. I have something else where I actually wrote that out. Bear with me. I'm just looking off screen at something. No, I kept it nice and simple. Yeah, I had cleaned up this document, so nice and simple.
I want to chime in to let people know that $5 and $25, you said it's the max cost, but I want to just reiterate that is the cap that you'll spend. Many, many customers, if they don't use your service or use it very little, will not cost you anything to maintain.
Yeah, so great point, Donna. So you don't pay $5 per month per user, and you don't pay $25 per the $299 plan. That is the maximum cost that they will use. If a user uses it fairly heavily, they might charge you $1 to $2 a month. If they're a superpower user, they may break through that $5. But if like Donna said, they don't use the software for 2 months, then there's no cost to you. So as they use the software, they're incurring tokens, and they can use it up to $5. And as soon as that happens, it's going to say, hey, you've exceeded your usage for the month. Would you like to initiate your backup? They'll hit yes. If they don't have one on file, they'll do a one-time thing, watch a video, and put their API key on file. So yeah, so that's that. You're going to need an open AI API key and a credit card on file. All right, so that's going to be pretty cool. And again, tomorrow we're going to show you how to set up your white label. Let's take a look at the plans, what the users are going to be getting. So I have that over here on this hidden document. All right, Groove.ai plans.
Kevin has a great question before we move on. He said, will it tell him that they're getting $5 worth of usage, or will it be displayed in tokens? It'll be displayed in tokens. So they can't do the math. Yeah.
No, we're not even going to tell them.
Yeah.
We'll probably display it in tokens, but we're going to tell you to, fine print that off of your website. You're just going to say something like, for professional use, and actually, Donna, I think we did say words. I do have that.
We did. We calculated it in War and Pieces or the Bibles or some multiplier of that.
Let me
Butterfly Marketings.
That's what we did for them. Yeah. So let me just look up what documents have the word Bible in here. Groove.ai white label strategy. Okay. So let's make this bigger. This is how it's going to be communicated. Right here. So for $5, guys, your users are going to get 100,000 words. Word credits can be reduced, because look, they're also going to be doing images, voice, code interpret, data analysis. But if it's just 100,000 words, that's equal to 300 pages or writing the butterfly marketing manuscript twice for $5. Okay, for that's for $5. For $25, wholesale usage for the white label owner. If a user is really frigging on this thing every single day, well, then that equates to 500,000 words. Okay. And if we were to look at what 500,000 words, that'll get 625,000 tokens for reference. And we're gonna make this a little bit easier for you. I will doctor this up and get you information that you'll be able to publish on your website, and we'll word it for you on how to say it. But you're going to be basically able to say to people, on average, you will be able to do the following. Now, keep in mind, there's tokens going in. It also has to count, when they're typing tokens. But just for the sake of it, War and Peace is 560,000 words. The Bible is 783,000 words. And a 155-page report is 45,000 words. So for $25 a month, somebody can basically write War and Peace and then have another 50,000 words still available after that. Okay, so you're not going to have a lot of people going over, but yes, it's important for you to be on the front end website and say to somebody that they can write, as you see over here, for $5. I believe it was 300 pages in a Google Doc per month. I think that's pretty cool. We don't use that in this company. My bill, and we do a lot in the company. Well, we also, we used to use ChatGPT as well, but we're still at like $8 a month. So you're giving your user a lot at $25. And if they go over, you don't have to worry that this is eating into your profits. The most they'll ever spend, they might spend $2. The most they'll ever spend is $25, and you've already charged that person $2.99. All right. So that's a good point. Now, here's the plans. And I want to get some feedback. So I want to open up the studio here. Martin Bodeker gave me some feedback. Let me ask you guys, do you want to go out with these? I wanted to keep things simple for you. What is that? Okay. I wanted to keep it simple. Do you guys want to go with just two plans? $99 a month gives them full, complete access with no teams. Donna had mentioned maybe giving them one team member, but just forget that just for this second. And then we thought, let's just give them access to everything else in the app. But at $2.99 a month, they're more of a professional user, and they want to invite all of their team members and share documents with people. Give me your feedback on this. If you think this is perfect, here, before you answer, let me give you the poll. All right. So the poll is going to be this. You'll put in 1, leave it, and let's just make that bigger and zoom this in. And I'm going to put the pricing again, just so you have it as a reference. So that's the option number 1. Option number 2 would be this. Changing it to $1.99 a month. Okay, that's option 2. Is making it $99 and $1.99 and not having a and by the way, we'll talk about whether or not we still give 25 or bring that down to 15 or whatever. And then option number 3, and I'll let you see all options at the same time, don't worry. Option number 3 will be create a middle plan. For $1.99, and that would have to be determined what that's going to be. Find a middle ground, and you offer 3 options: $99, $1.99, and $2.99. So those are the three options. So let's make this a little bit easier and just put this here for option 1, and just make it $2.99. And there you go. Those are your 3 options. So now you can vote. Leave it. Just do $99 a month. Everybody gets full access, but they can't invite it. They can't collaborate. What basically happens is if they click this button right here, the share button, it says you need to upgrade. And then they're going to have to upgrade. The next option then would be just making it $99 and $1.99 and getting rid of the $2.99. That was Martin Bodeker's option. He felt the $2.99 was too rich of a price. But we're going to be adding a lot of features in this thing. But I get it. There's Jasper. There's other platforms. And then there's this option here. So we're not getting a lot of feedback from you guys. But maybe you haven't had a chance to fully take it all in. But Jeff is saying make a middle ground. And it looks like Jeff feels that $2.99 is too expensive to not have a $1.99. Kevin feels the same way. They want a $1.99 option, and then let's not give up on the $2.99. So what if we just did? Everybody's saying 3. What if we did something along the lines like this? We leave this at 25, so we can basically say 500,000 words or whatever that was, right? And we will give this person 25 collaborations. It's not necessarily team members. It's anybody you share a document with. 25, we'll just put team members. And I'm putting in parentheses here. This is the cost. So the 5 will cost you max. I really should put the words here, max, because that's actually, it doesn't cost you that. That would be the max. And we'll set this to, let's say, $15. And if we go back and we saw that for 5,000, I think it was 300,000, we'll give 300,000 words. And the other one was 500,000 words. So if we go back to here, 500,000 words before they have to use their own thing. This would be 300,000 words. And this is 100,000 words. And no teams. All right. So
before you move on, I want some clarification because you said 2 things and I'm confused now.
Sure.
You said it's not really team members, it's people you've shared projects with. So right. I want to make sure that that's saying what we really mean it to be saying.
Yeah, because the share is not. You see the difference, Donna, with like team members in like Groove is what they have access to, right? It's like, can they do this? Can they refund a customer? This is more of a content creation platform. So really, adding what you're doing is you're giving somebody access to a project. So yeah, we didn't build it with
Right.
a team member.
So what
We
about somebody that's like my copywriter? Do I have to give them access to multiple projects, or do they have a account level access that so as an
I
account
understand what you're
owner,
saying. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I would
We
want
didn't.
to have a team member to be able to log in that I wouldn't have to continue to give access to. And
Yeah,
then
we don't. We're gonna. That's not gonna be ready. We never spoke about that with Artie, and I don't mean you and I. Blah blah
right,
blah. I'm saying we never articulated that actual thought. The way I always looked at it, and I realize what you're saying is a very very good point. We want to distinguish between a team member and sharing a project. So
right.
we can split that out. We can do that right now. And Donna, before you said that you wanted to give somebody at least one team member, I think that we should at least ask them then to upgrade to 199 then. So I'm going to get rid of this right now for now. And we're going to massage this in real time right here. So let's change this from team members to 25 project shares. So let's make a bullet out of this. Let's go here, and we're going to go here, and we're going to go here. And we're going to assume full access is on all three, so I don't have to be redundant here. All plans get full access. Okay. And
Meaning
the
we never restrict
$99,
any features, guys. We only
right,
restrict the amount you can access those features.
right. We're going to call them collaborators. Thank you, Jeff Nettles.
I like collaborators as a word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
Right. All right. So no teams and no collaborators. Now, you guys may say, hey, isn't that a little bit unfair that we're not going to, even allow at 99, like you can't even share the project with anyone? This is what we're basically calling personal use, right? You're buying it for yourself. You're a solopreneur. We might even, call that the solopreneur plan. Oh my God, no right click?
Yeah.
That's a word. All right. And I was just so ready to right click. Personal use solopreneur. We're going to call this a small business, and we'll call this the professional plan. We could always change this, and obviously you can name it anything you want. I'm just trying to give some things right here. Sandeep says that the third plan should be $399. I think you're going to get a little argument back from the community on that, Sandeep, but I'm with you. But 25, let's call this, we could even put, 3 team members. I don't know. Well, let's just go through this.
So I think there should always be one, because every business owner, even a solopreneur, wants to have their one VA be able to go in and do something and not be able to change their credit card information.
I know. I just want them to have to upgrade to one to. I'm trying to.
It's the right thing to do to give them one.
All right. Hey, we'll do that. Artie's going to hate me here. Guys, this may not be ready when we go live because we did it only as collaborators, just so you know. So what do you want to do with collaborators then, Donna? 3?
Okay. So a collaborator is, so now I create content and I want to share it so that someone can view it only. Is that a collaborator? Or can they view it? Can anyone view it?
Any email that you put in right here is a collaborator.
Okay. But do we have a way of sharing it that they can view it and not be a collaborator? Are those 2 different levels? Or if you share it, then they're a collaborator?
Yeah, well, we chose the wrong word. Any email that goes here, we've granted access. Then we term them here. We term them here as admin teams or clients.
Got it.
Right. But once their name is in here, they're a collaborator.
Okay. So if you share multiple projects, one person equals one collaborator. So the same person on 3 different projects is not 3 of your collaborator slots. I know I asked
It's
the
a good
hard questions. I'm sorry.
No, you're asking the logical questions that we may not have thought out yet. So if you can ask, I believe, Donna, that if I share 9 projects with you, you're one collaborator. Because we
Got it.
call them team members. We refer to them as team members. So once they're in, they've been added to that team. So it's not how many projects you've collaborated, it's how many people you're collaborating with.
Okay. So it's almost like seats,
Yeah.
collaborator seats.
Yeah.
All right.
So what do you think is fair? No collaborators?
I think personal use, no collaborators is fair if there's a team
Okay.
member. Yeah. And then
All right.
add some collaborators in the, add.
So we've got to.
I don't
We've got
think
to do.
25 team members is
Yeah.
ever
No.
really
Yeah. Because that
needed
was
for
collaborators.
software
So
like this. 10, 5, yeah.
and then this would be.
Yeah.
We can do 50 and then just go unlimited after.
I like that. I like that.
Whoops. All right.
I saw somebody ask, I can't find it now. Somebody asked if a customer is a team member. No, your customer, we're not talking about your customers. These are the plans that people are paying for. So what they get, your customer has an account.
This is what your customer can do.
Is buying. Yeah.
All right. And that's $15 max. And this is $5 max.
And it's nice to do this with the community and get their input on this as well. So
guys, you are now referred to. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Sorry, Donna. You guys are now referred to as WLOs. When you see me write WLO, that means white label owner. All right. So now let's do this. All right. So the question then becomes, what do we do with team members here? Do we just go unlimited so that we don't have to?
I think you go unlimited.
Yeah, because the only thing that's going to happen
$99
is we don't have another plan. And then I just want to keep this from getting complicated and having to have a high price on their website.
It doesn't cost our users. So it doesn't cost you guys anything to give out team member accounts. Really, the reason to have it is to move someone up to the next price, which means there's no reason to have any limit at the upper end because there's no next price to move them to. So make it unlimited, and that just sounds better.
So unlimited team members, and that's people that can come in and, play with the account. So there you go. You get one team member, no collaborators. And again, is that fair that they can't collaborate with anyone? I think so, because you're collaborating with your team member. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, people can share with you. That has nothing to do with you. If somebody decides that they're on the right plan and they want to share with as many people as they want, then people will see, even with a free account, they can see projects that were shared with them. So people can sign up and get a free account and be able to collaborate into a project. All right. But they just cannot create a project and share it with other people. And if you create a project and want to share it with other people, you have to look at your plan. If you're a solopreneur, you cannot share it with other people. Your team member can log in and see it. You get 15 collaborators. I think that's even low at $199, just being honest.
Yeah, it probably is.
Should we leave it at 15, put it at 20, 25? They are getting more words here as well. So maybe the right thing is 25. I've shared a lot of Google Docs with people over the years. Jeff Nettle says 25. We want this to be the sweet spot. We want a lot of people feeling the $199. And then this is really giving a lot. You're just going unlimited and you're getting more words. All right. So there we go. All right. What I'm going to do, this is, guys, just keep in mind, as I told Donna before we started this, everything that we're telling you is the official unofficial. So what does that mean? Is that these things are subject to change. Like we're going to say official, but if this thing ends up being 20 instead of 25 for whatever reason, we don't want you, saying, but we're working with you. Did get some feedback from Martin Bodeker. I thought it was important. I thought the 99 and the 299 was nice and affordable, and an easy way, but times are getting tough out there, and we don't want people saying, the 99 just doesn't work for me, and I'm not going to pay $299, and then you got no customer. So I'm going to share this with anyone that has the link can view it. I'm going to add Donna on here and make her an editor. Let's get rid of all of this. And we have Groove.ai plans. I'm going to drop it to Donna in Skype. Bink. Oops, I guess I didn't copy that link. I thought I did. All right, that link will be coming out to you folks very soon. And I'm going to get you this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this other one that I'm working on, and I'm going to put it in that same document and get rid of this. And so I'm going to change this from Groove.ai to Groove.ai WLO, meaning white label owners. All right, so this is the cost. Okay, things you'll need. Obviously, we put that down there here. You'll need your own merchant account. Okay. Oops. All right.
We should talk about the free account level too.
Yeah. So just so you know, everybody, we're going to be creating a free sign up page. But right now, /free, I think it is. Well, let's see. I got to get it from here. Where'd the share go? Oh, I'm in a project shared with me. That just freaked me out. I was like, what happened to the share button? All right. So right now, we're going to make this more native where it's going to open in the app. But anybody that gets a shared account can create a free account with Groove. What do they get when they're free? A free accounts, not with Groove, I'm sorry, with your white label. Free accounts. All plans below, I have to say, get full access because they're no longer getting full access here. So this is going to be free. And these people get 10 prompts per day at the cost to right now Groove.ai, or Groove Digital. This may go passed on to you, and literally you're talking, if somebody does 10 prompts a day, every day for 30 days, it'll probably cost you like 5 cents, right? But I'm going to explain this to you in a minute. They get no collaborators, no team members, and they get access to chat. They can do, as I said, we're just going to put a little asterisk here. So they can do a total of, and I'm going to explain to you why we did this. They can go onto the chat and they can type in here 10 times a day. Okay. On a new chat, they can, if they create a project, as soon as they close the browser, it disappears. So they cannot save any work. Anything might give them warning, any work you have here will not be here when you return. Make sure to upgrade. So the reason why we did this is so that, number one, they can come in here, they can see what they have here. Now, they're not limited to any prompts here. I just noticed here, this says I need an AI service. I think they know about this. This AI service. Oh, maybe Artie doesn't have the AI service added to his. But the point, just forget what I just said. What your users that you invite, this is very important for everybody to know. It goes against. We need to define something. Let's create a term up here called WLO. We got to create a hierarchy here. All right, there's Groove Digital. There's WLO, and this is you. And then there's end user, and then they have a team member and collaborators. All right. So sometimes you'll see it'll say the cost, goes to GD, right? So if we're down here, right, cost to GD. If WLO, that's you. So if we say cost to the the white label owner, that's you. All right. And then the end user, these pricing plans, right, are what the end user pays. Okay. That these plans are all to the end user. So now that I say that, I can now go into here and explain some things better. If this is your white label, and let's say Donna was an end user, if Donna invited somebody to a project, so let's go into a project. If Donna invited somebody to a project, and that person comes in and starts typing and running, running output, well, the cost that's happening right now, it's going towards the credits of Donna's account. The end user is paying for this out of their account. You follow what I mean? Let me just see if I can just make that a little bit more clear. So, and all these are just a little bit too big, to be honest. All right. So the free user gets access to chat, no team member, with an asterisk. Sorry about that. They don't get any team members. They don't get any collaborators, and they also get access to one project. Let's just put here, does not save. Every time they come back, that chat is gone. One project does not save. And the reason is we're going to tell them, like, every single time, like, hey, upgrade. And when they upgrade to your white label account. So we want to get free people in there, and we don't want them to have to, set up an API key to use the system. If they go to type something that says add API key, well, then they're going to be like, oh, this is too complicated. We want to give them, oh, look how it gives output. Look how I can move it over to this document here. This is really cool. And then after 10, to limit the cost, it's going to say you've reached your max, upgrade, and then they're going to upgrade to the white label owner's account. All right. So it's a way to make it easy for that person to come around and go, oh, this is cool. What are these apps? What are these chats? As soon as they do 10 in a day, they get told to upgrade. Now, if they go to a project that's shared with them and they're a free owner and they go in that project, they can use that project unlimited because they've been invited to spend tokens by the end user. So let's say Donna Fox bought from your white label, and this was Donna's project, and she now invited Donna's your customer in the white label, and she invites me, Mike at Mike.com, and she adds me here, as a team member, and then I now come over here and I'm like, oh, Donna shared this project with me. Oh, this should also say who shared the project with you. Like the name of the project owner should be there. But I would see here, oh, I got a project shared with me from Donna. Now I go in and I start blowing up, text in here. Well, guess what? I am now using, Donna is on the $199 plan. She's allowed $15 max. I am now eating up her credits. Donna knew that by inviting me. And if I go over the max credits, that, you know, I'm the person, Donna invited me. If I go over the max credits, well, then I'm costing Donna on her API because it's the overage. So we also need to put that here. Let's just change this document here to a pageless. Then we don't have to deal with any line breaks. We're going to just say here, user can use their, well, I mean, we can put that on all of them. So all plans below get full access and users can use their, Mike, what's that noise? Users can use their own API key for overages at wholesale cost direct from OpenAI. Okay. Bear with me just 1 second, guys. Hey, Mike, what's that noise? I'm back. Sorry about that. All righty. Does that all make sense? Let's see. Quick question here. Can we set our own OpenAI limits for them, increase or decrease? JDP, we're trying to keep a level playing field, you know, for everybody. But in the future, no, I'm just gonna say no. And just here's why, JDP. If you don't feel that we're giving enough, let's have an open discussion about it. Or if you feel we're giving too much, let's have an open discussion. But here's what I want to do. I want to try to avoid any blowups. Guys, I'm just going to hit mute and I'll be right back. Just bear with me.
I love that the camera follows him out of the office and down the hall and around the corner. Got it. So Busy Moms, you are a lifetime member of CM. You are a AI member, which means you get the lifetime package for Groove.ai for our lifetime CM members. So lifetime package of Groove.ai is unlimited access to all the features for life for, I think it was $897. And you connect your own API key. And then, so that's the offer for Groove.ai. And then we had an additional bonus for lifetime users of Groove.cm, which you are, that you'd get $100 credit added to your account. We are still working on coding this crediting system, but this is what we will use to give your account access to that $100 credit. So that is the offer for the lifetime Groove.ai for lifetime Groove.cm users.
I'm back. Thank you, Don. I heard you in my AirPods covering for me.
Yeah, welcome back.
There. Yeah. I found out what it was. It was a sink that was being turned on, and I just kept hearing and it just wouldn't stop. And I kept calling Mike, but he had the door closed. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. So so Donna, you get my thoughts there on, like, if we start letting the users adjust how many tokens they're giving each user,
right?
Then I know that people are going to be like, hey, this isn't fair. This guy is out there and he's saying unlimited credits. how in the world is he going to do unlimited credits? And we have to say, well, he's willing to take the risk. Well, that's unfair and blah, 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 blah. And we're just trying to keep the field as a level playing field. I think it's just
And I think even more importantly, I don't think that we want to think about complex ways that we can change our offer. And I mean, we as the collective, we, people who will be selling AI services. I think the more simple we all keep it, the better. And then as a company, Groove.ai, I think we'd rather be programming more AI workflows than programming more features for white label people to use.
Yeah.
Make small nuanced changes. So as a priority, I think we would rather prioritize more workflows and things that make your product better than the ability to adjust these tiny levers.
Yeah. And I just want to say this as well. You have to keep in mind what Donna just said also comes into the fact that we're trying to create a universal help desk for you, right? And as soon as you want to start varying off of terms and conditions that are universal, you're not going to be able to use the universal help desk. And by universal help desk, I mean help center with documents and videos and everything like that. You're going to have your customer's going to be reading something that says that at this plan, they get this many words, and they're going to be like, no, why am I getting less from you? It's just going to confuse them. So I'm just looking real quick into see if I still own the domain. Hopefully I didn't. Yeah. So Donna, I still own the domain name and we're not using it. I have the domain name, thecustomerhelpdesk.com. We literally own
Great domain name.
Yeah, thecustomerhelpdesk.com. So we're just going to link all support to go to thecustomerhelpdesk.com, and it'll be more like an article support, not a help desk ticket support. You will have to handle help desk, tickets actually, because we can't do all the support for you. We're no longer sharing the profits with you guys, but we're going to keep that help desk with all the help articles that somebody needs. You will then have to publish
non-branded help stuff.
Yeah.
So it won't have a brand. It'll just say this white label platform. And we had talked previously about doing a chat bot for it too, as well,
yes.
that we would keep updated, both the articles and the chat bot. So you'll be able to
the app as well.
There, yes.
Donna, was it, and they could let us know, when we told them that we were going to be creating generic videos for them, was that before we were live and thought we were live, or was that when we were live?
I don't. I think it was when we were actually live.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Folks, we're going to be creating actual videos for you, just like the ones that we're going to create marketing videos for you. Oh, and by the way, just so you know, the website templates. Great. Thanks, Go Blam. The website templates, the funnels, these videos, just so you know, you're getting them because you're charter member white label owners. If you're not a white label owner, you go to groove.ai/white label. Donna, we got to make sure that's no longer saying 90 days, till payment. Having said that, once January 1st comes around and we're going to start advertising for the white label, as the white label comes on, we are going to be now telling those people there's an upsell for $1,500 to have the marketing materials. So new white label owners starting in January only get the white label. You guys get the $1,500 upsell where we give you a brand website, we give you funnels, and we give you videos, and we give you the help desk. The help desk, all these things are going to be additional upsells when we start advertising this. There's also something I want to let you guys know. You haven't been billed yet. You can say, hey, not fair. I don't want this. I want my money back. I had told all of you guys that there would be a maximum of 2,000 white label owners because we were partnering together. And I wanted to create a partnership with 2,000 people that were going to go out there and split the profits with us. We're no longer doing that. Just officially, there's no cap on white label owners. We're going to be in the white label business for this software. But you guys get to keep all of the profits. So that's a nice trade-off for both of us, I think. Just want to make sure if you ever hear me say that, hey, how come there's an ongoing advertisement? I thought I once heard you say, and you dig up in a live stream, that was the old terms when we were sharing the profits 50-50. So we have no cap on that. So you guys get the upsell for free. Let's just jump over here while I got this open here. We're creating more of these, just so you know, and we're also creating funnels in all branded colors for you, and we're creating a sales video, a 4-minute demonstration video for you. And like we said, we're creating a help desk, a chat bot for you. You will have to offer support to people we're going to have a separate link for you. Donna, just take a note for that in the dashboard, Artie's going to, on the onboarding, contact support. And then you guys will be able to put, additional information like a Skype, your own help desk, a support email, a text, a phone number, 800 number, whatever you want. So let's take a look at some of these white label themes that you guys are going to be getting access to. Tomorrow, we'll get a share link for you for all of these. So let's look at website number 1. You will upload your logo here for this. Now, we don't, oh my God, I was just about to say we don't. We actually do have additional pages. Way to go, team. So this is one. By the way, that's Mike Fulsame AI little thing there that he found that image and loaded it. You're going to get a different video. This is just a dummy website. Some of these things, I'm surprised that the team didn't even put lorem ipsum. I'm really proud that they actually looked at the actual information that's on the website and built it. This is the first time I'm really taking a look at it. These are fake testimonials. Obviously, Tony Stark, Jane Doe, and John Doe. You'll put testimonials there. Look at this. What's the difference between this and ChatGPT? Look, this can be better, text here, right? Because we didn't list the difference, but you're getting a template here, guys. And we want you to kind of make these things a little bit different so you don't have the same text and duplicate content, right? So these prices, these are just dummy boxes, but you kind of get it. We've even got an FAQ section here for you. Schedule a demo, get started. Let's take a look at when you click the pricing. Did he create a pricing page? Yeah, you'll put your Groove widget here. All of this we're going over tomorrow. Exciting stuff, huh? Look at this. Next, and do Donna and I a favor. Put in the chat, if you can, the name of the domain that you've purchased. And also do not put the name of the domain you're going to purchase if you haven't purchased it, because then somebody else will say, that's a good one, and steal it from you. But if you've got your domain already for Groove.ai, I want to see them. I'm friggin' excited to actually see this software being sold by white label owners. Folks, I wish I was sharing in the profits with you. I got to tell you, it's, it would have been great to get 50% of that money with you, but we're going to support you and let you make all the money. And this is probably this is the most no-brainer offer. I was talking with J.M. Meyerson yesterday, and he's like, "Oh, what do you got going on? Before the cruise?" And I was like, "Oh, dude, January we're releasing the white label." And he goes, "You've been talking about that a lot lately. Can you please explain to me what the white label is?" And I said to him, and so I pitched him instead of telling him. I said, "Okay, JM, here's what you should do. You should get a white label for $497 a month." And he's looking at me like, "Why are you selling?" And then when I told him, he was like, wait a second. I get my own Groove.ai? I said, yeah. He goes, but it says Groove.ai. I said, no. And he looked at me like I was a moron. He goes, I can have what you have. I said, yeah. On my own domain. Yep. And I put it on my merchant account and I keep all the profits. Yep. Can I have an affiliate program with that? I said, yeah. No, it's your company. I can build it. I said, you could build it and sell it like it's an actual intellectual property. He said, why on earth would you do that? And I said, well, in 3 years, if I can get 10,000 people saying, hey, he goes, okay, all right, I'm stupid. You're right. He got it, right? It's $5 million a month if we get 10,000 people on there. And that's, a big goal for us. But for you guys, you get to, have your own AI company. And again, look, you may say, hey, it's not fair. You're in the food court business, right? Like you can't go high level and do two things at the same time. Both things can't be true. You can't go high level and say, wow, I get a white label of go high level and get to keep all the profits, and then go to them and say, hey, can you shut this off after I buy it? Because I don't want too much competition, right? So you kind of get it, right? You've got to go out and offer additional value on your white label. Free tickets to your live events, a coaching program, a consulting program, discounts off your agency, or whatever that is. No names yet on your white labels. Maybe you guys don't want to give it out there. Let's take a look at the second one here. This is, ooh, is that my favorite? Maybe. I like this. It's the same website, guys, the same content, just with a brand new look. This looks really nice. Now, look, do these images match emails for your business, social media content? Yeah, maybe. I think that's cool. You can write emails for your business. Yeah. Okay, great. This is
we have our graphic designer going through all of these templates and creating banner sets for you to use for your own advertising. They'll have Laura Mipsum copy in there, but there'll be templates inside Canva. So if you use Canva, you can access these templates to create banners that, so we'll have one set that matches each one of these themes.
You see me shaking my head? I'm literally saying we're giving too much value. Like, so
we're giving a $1,500 upsell worth of value.
Yeah, we're giving you a $1,500 upsell worth of value. We're creating stuff that's going to make our upsell better, and you guys are just getting a steal. And I'm so happy for you. I really am. I got to tell you, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to make like a little joke. Man, I would love to just get a white label, and then I could just walk away from Groove, joking around, right? But I could get rid of my, $500,000 a month bill that it costs to run this company, and just go into business for $500 a month and go build a recurring platform. Absolutely insane what you guys are getting. I'm telling you, I wish something like this was available for me 10 years ago. I would have blown this thing up, which guys like Frank Kern are doing with high level. So let's look at another template, right? Some of these are not as nice as the others, but look. Oh, before we go on, Donna, let's do a little poll here for everybody. For everybody, I need you to vote. And I know what you're going to say. Do you want us to remove the color picker for your users and allow you to custom brand your color and then leave it? Or do you want to have the option to shut it off, that it's a fixed color at all times? Or do you want to just leave it and let your color, your customer choose the color? James says he'll split 50-50 with me. You got it, James. I'll promote for you. Give me half the profits. I'll blow it up for you. Yeah, we're adding hex. That's on the Trello board, is that you can do a custom color. You guys will be able to choose. So, okay, so here's what it's going to be. Some of you saying let the customer choose. Some of you are saying our color. So I'm going to make a little note here just for me. I'm going to do this offline, and I'm going to make a note that says, on WLO onboarding, user is asked to fix lock in color and fix lock in theme, or let user pick color, parentheses, add hex custom, and also allow or not allow light/dark mode. So you'll have the ultimate option. You will be able to leave it only in white at these colors. You could leave it in white at these colors and let the customer go into dark mode or not. Or you will let the customer choose any color they want with the dark mode. So, and we're going to add a hex. So you'll get everything. Okay. Let's look at the next template in green. Okay, this is the first template that we had before in green. I think we get it. I don't like it, just saying. But if your colors are green and yellow, like what sport? The green. This is literally Green Bay Packers. That's all I saw when I saw this. So if you're from Wisconsin and you're like, that's my brand, Mike, why don't you like it? I love it. Go with it. This is the dark theme with a blue. Okay. And by the way, folks, if you're going to say, can you do me a favor? Can you make me a dark theme in pink? Well, guess what? You'll just take this theme yourself and you will go all the way through the site. Comme ça. I believe that's French for like this. Comme ci, comme ça. And you'll just go in here and you will change your, I think they changed something, Donna, that this thing used to be wrong. And so now I think all users are probably going in and probably wondering why they can't find the side panel. And now you have to like click. Where is the side panel? I don't even see the 3 dots. Oh, because the panel's here. If I close it, you have to click these. So why am I not getting that? Oh, because I have it always on. I have it always on. Yeah, I'll talk to Husni about that. But anyway, you'll see here that we have a secondary color option that if you wanted yours to be pink, you would just go ahead and make it pink. And then you go here and you make your background color for your button pink, like that. So that's just to stop anybody from saying, is there any way you can make one for this? You can take any of these themes that we have here and turn them into your own colors. So, but we went and created a few of them for you. Here's an orange version of template 1. Here is a light. I don't know what light means without a color. Ooh, oh, that's the first site. That's this site. It was just called dark. So you have a light version and a dark version. It would have been really cool, but Groove Pages is not set up for you to have the ability to click a button and instantly change the page into a light theme or a dark theme. So you're going to have to choose if you want a light theme, a dark theme, or a colored theme. What else do we got? We have a green version of the light theme, and then we've got an orange version of the light theme. And we're also creating a few more of these, I'm told. So, but this is easily enough for you to get started and create your own website. And I'm sorry, I was leaving this thing clicked here. Let's see, Matthew, the biggest thing is email confirmation, making them have to match. So we don't get, I didn't get it when they put in the wrong one, laugh out loud. Yeah, we're working on a whole email confirmation to come from, probably, well, just so you know, when you map to the domain, we have something called backendapp.ai is where you're going to map to, and then you're going to customize it to app.yourowndomain is where your users are going to see everything. So let's see. You must sell at our prices. That's a must in terms of the terms of service. Am I going to tell you that you have to refund a customer if they want to? We don't have to. You know why? There's something. Is that a dog? Oh, thought I heard a little dog go. Ruff!
You got a lot going on there in the studio today, Mike.
A lot of distractions. I apologize. No comment. So they're doing some work in the studio, and that happens. And I should not let it distract me, but I have to focus. All right. So you're going to run your white label the way that we want. You're not quote unquote representing Groove. So we're not going to get in the way of how good or bad your customer service is. And we're not going to get in the way of if you refund somebody or don't, or anything like that. 2 people said squirrel. So Jinx to Jeff Nettles right behind Mark. It's okay. It's human. Thanks. And so you're going to be dealing with your merchant account. So I want to give you a bigger warning than you having to worry about Groove. Okay. You're getting in the recurring income business, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to give you the biggest warning that you need to know. You're making $30,000 a month. You have 100 customers, 200 customers paying between $199 and $299. You're making $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month. You're with Stripe. You're with PayPal. You don't want to refund people? Do I need to say more? I'm not going to regulate this. There's going to be somebody that regulates it worse than I ever would. Somebody wants a refund, give it to them. 100%. If you start getting chargebacks and you're not doing good customer support, do not come to us. When you say, I had a business doing $18,000 a month and Stripe shut me down. Is there any... Welcome to the SaaS game. You got to keep your chargebacks down. I'm just telling you, I'll scream this from the rooftops. I cannot help you. Maybe you can go to Stripe and get the tokens to move them onto GroovePay or something else, or PayPal. This is not even, should we be on GroovePay? I can't save you. PayPal can't save you. GroovePay can't save you. Stripe can't save you. If you are naughty, you will lose your merchant account. And then you're going to have to reach out to all of your customers and say, can you please re-up with all of this? Now, don't get too scared. You're selling an AI software platform. You shouldn't have a problem unless you're a jerk. If you're not answering people that want to get their money back and not canceled, and not only want to cancel, but they want to get their last 3 months back, just use your head. If they start making threats like, I'm calling my credit card company, just give them back to 300. My husband signed up for something. I never agreed to use my credit card. Ma'am, I'm sorry, but I can only refund you're going to lose your Stripe account. And you're going to lose all of your customers, everything. And your business goes down the drain. And this isn't a Groove.ai. This is a wise tale that I'm giving you. I've seen this happen to people. Why? Because I'm in the merchant account business, and they all come to me. And the first question is there any way I could save those old? Did you have the tokens? Did you have this and all that different stuff? Maybe we'll have a little session on how to, make sure that you have a backup if you have to move merchant accounts and why you might want to use GroovePay. But the bottom line is do that. Now, the next question is, can you do a $1 trial, a free trial? Yes, we're going to go over all of those things tomorrow. You can do a 14-day trial, a 30-day trial, a credit card trial. Always going to need the credit card. It could be for $1, or you could just put your pricing on your website. Those choices will be up to you. Next question. RS, you're welcome for the wisdom. Thank you. You are welcome. Let's see here. Kevin says, when can we start selling subscriptions? Can I sell a subscription to a membership and include a white label? Good questions. We're going to get into that. That is a very, very, very good question. I believe, Kevin, you got here a little bit late. We showed a calendar and we said that, billing start, I think January 16th for some of you. Some of you are February 2nd. Some of you are March 3rd, because, it depended when you got in and we gave you a 90-day grace period. And so, yeah, some of you are going to be able to start selling before you get paid. Some of you jumped in early. We're looking to get the white labels out to you 30 days from now. The week from the 22nd to the 31st is when your webhooks are going to go active and you could start selling. Now, a couple of other things that we want to put in here. Let's just add to here. Affiliate program.
Do you want me to share your screen?
Oh, yeah, thanks. You can have an affiliate program with Groove. Let's just call it Groove Affiliate is going to run it for you right through GrooveSell. And this one, unless you guys scream, but this is how I think you can separate yourself. Custom affiliate payouts. So if you want to pay 30% recurring or 25% recurring or 40% or 50% or 75%, I'm nodding my head, don't do that. Not going to make a lot of money. You're going to get a lot of affiliates, but you'll never make any money. And if you want to offer a 2-tier affiliate program, my choice is customize it. Treat others like you want to be treated. The golden rule. All right. So let's do a quick poll here. I think I know what you're going to say, and I hope you agree with me. I'm going to poison the well. I think it's better to allow you to run and manage your own affiliate program and attract affiliates any way you want, because you're not you're sort of getting an unfair advantage if you want to compete with somebody else by paying more money. But I say affiliate program, you pay whatever you want to gather affiliates. Poll is, do you guys want a fixed terms, all affiliates have same affiliate program? Or do you want to custom? You guys get to attract your own affiliates. Let's go. Cue the Jeopardy music. Do, 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 do. Please put in a 1 in the chat if you want to be able to have any affiliate program you want, or if you want everybody to be on. Look at you guys are. I get it. I get it. Some of you are like, I want my own, but you know what? I really don't want somebody out there paying 75%. So I'm going to read them out to you. We are getting, you guys want custom, 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 custom. Sandeep says, no, let's make it level. Which is best in your opinion? I think 2 is better. Cameron says, please, let's not pit us against each other. James Jones says, let me do what I want. Kevin says, please, let's just keep a level playing field and then we're all fighting for the same ground, etc., etc., etc. It's split. Donna, thoughts?
All right. I feel like when it comes to this, I think that, I can't look at this without looking at it from our perspective. And the reality is, we don't want to police this. We don't want to have a situation where someone is saying, look what they're doing. They're giving their affiliates more or less, or it's not fair because they've included it in a bulk package and they're paying their affiliate 75%, or like the amount of different things that could happen that we would then be called upon to judge. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to do that for our customers. So I would much rather have a custom option that lets people create the program that they want to create, and then we don't have to have any part of it.
Let me agree with you on that, Donna. Folks, this is what I recommend. Do a 2-tier affiliate program. Pay 35% on tier 1. Pay 10% on tier 2. It's not going to make much a difference. I would not recommend going more than 35%. Recurring income, that's a lot of money to pay somebody 35%. Anything more than that, you might attract more affiliates. You're not going to make as much money. So we're going to go with the custom affiliate program, and I'm just going to put recommended. Recommended. How do I not right click that? Recommend. I'm getting a brain freeze. Recommend TD. All right. That just doesn't look right, and it's not right.
It's not. You're missing a whole syllable. There you go.
I know. And I was like, where's my friggin' right click? What the heck is going on here? Recommend. Rec dead. All right. Recommended. We're just not going to just get rid of all of this here, and we're going to just say this is the recommended. 35% on tier 1, 10% on tier 2. Tomorrow we're going to show you how to set that up. Okay. Now for the more complicated solution that I don't know exactly how we're going to do this, but we'll try to help you. So let me get my whiteboard here. Follow my butt, ladies and gentlemen. Follow the butt of Mike Filsame. All right, we're going to move over to the iPad. Donna, just a thumbs up if you're hearing me. All right. Okay. So okay. I saw the word sign in and it freaked me out here. Okay, so let's say you have your pricing plans, right? And you guys can see me. Let me move over more to the center. and get that centered. Okay, so let's say you have your pricing plans. It's following me anyway. I apologize. Okay, and this is your 99. This is your 199, and this is your 299 a month plan. So it's important for me to let you know, and I think I got this in a Google Doc. And let me, this is called the white label strategies. And I believe I put something here for the white label. Okay, I cleaned it up, but there's another document that I have that I'm gonna get. Bear with me just a second. Just stick around, folks, for 1 second. All right, I'll just write it. I thought that I had written it down somewhere on what you guys can do, but I'm just gonna verbalize it right here. So you can, what is this? Must be a different board. I'm not sure why it's not letting me pan and zoom. It's a setting. Maybe it's this one here. 2 hands? Strange. Okay. You can include your white label with any plans that people are paying you equal to or greater than, or that's literally just greater than or equal to, I think goes like that, right? The 99, 199, or 299. Now, the way that I'd like to tell you to do this, and let me just put this here like this, so I'm actually looking at you when I'm talking. We're going to put that there. All right, the way that I'd like to do this, guys, ladies and gentlemen, is I want them to buy from here, okay? I want you to basically, if you can, use Groove and the white label as the fulfillment and the billing, because it's easier for you to disconnect people from there by all managing it through the white label solution that we're making. I don't know how we're going to do it, but let's just go into an alternate universe here for a second. I don't know why this is, I think he chose a different type of canvas that's not allowing me to pan. All right. Let's assume you already have somebody paying $4.99 a month. They're already paying you $4.99 a month. Or now it has to be recurring, monthly or annual. If somebody is paying you, this board just completely just reset itself. If somebody is paying you $5,000 a year, right? Let's say you have a $25,000 mastermind. Can you give them the $299 a month plan for free? The answer is wholeheartedly yes. Okay, so the point is, if you have any recurring income or any plan that somebody is paying you some value of that plan, if they're paying you $99 a month, you can give them the $99 option. If they're paying you $199, you can include the $199. If they're paying you $299, you can give them the $299. All right. What we may do we may just allow you to comp people. This was a big issue for us, a very, very big issue for us if we were splitting the profits 50-50. But if I want to also protect the integrity of the system, but I also want to make it easy for you to have your own custom. Donna, maybe you'll take a note down for me, right? But they're going to have their own custom webhook. Okay. They'll have their own custom webhook. It'll be some long URL string .com question mark, all that weird thing. And maybe inside of their user admin, we give them this webhook. That's going to allow them to do a couple of things. Number one, it's going to allow you to use a third-party shopping cart if you're technical, right? Number two, it's going to allow you to use, let's say you're selling your course at Thinkific or Teachable for $199 a month, or at Kajabi, or you have a funnel in ClickFunnels where they're paying you $299 a month. We will give you the on webhook and the off webhook that you can, because you want to protect yourself. You want to stop giving somebody access if they stop paying you. But as long as they're an active subscriber, let's say that you're using a third-party platform to sell your agency for $499 a month or $2,000 a month or whatever it is. You're collecting money and it's billing people automatically through some third-party billing. I'll just throw it up here. Let's just say you're using you're selling people over at Kajabi, okay? And they allow you to put a webhook in, which they will, or they'll let you use a Zapier to shoot that webhook off, to fire a webhook. Well, then, yes, you can then just tell people, hey, everybody, so my name is Mike Fulsame. We have a really cool new coaching program. You're going to work with me and Donna. It's going to be $399 a month. You're going to get this. We're going to be doing a mastermind. You'll come to my house once a year. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do live streams. We're going to be in a private Facebook group. And you're also going to get my AI white label. I wouldn't say white label. You're going to get my software called reallycool.ai. So I sell reallycool.ai for $299 a month. But you don't have to go there. If you buy from this link right now that puts you into my coaching program that's managed over at, School, that SKOOL, or Kajabi, or Thinkific, or anything, I'm going to also include free access to my white label. And you can say free access to my white label, and you don't have to use these words, but you can say free access. But you want to make sure that it's clear, as long as you're a paid monthly customer, or if you take the annual plan, as long as you have an active subscription, you'll get access to this. All right. So I hope that made sense there for you guys. All right. Donna, did that make sense?
That made sense. And we had talked previously about how we'll have to add that into our white label agreement with our users, that they can include, they don't have to sell the white label, they don't have to sell the AI account directly. It can be part of a bigger package as long as that package is in excess of the account amount that they get. So it would have to be more than a $99 or $199.
Yeah, Matthew likes that. I love it because we have to give you flexibility. Like, I don't want you going, oh man, I already got a funnel and it's working. And it literally connects like everything when they buy to my WordPress membership site. And I don't want to have to move people and tell them to cancel their subscription and re-sign up at Groove. So we're going to make it for you that you're going to be able to get a webhook that's unique to your account. And we are also going to give you the ability to go in and add somebody's email and just comp them an account. Why? Because you might have that $5,000 customer, or the person that paid you $25,000 last year, right? And they're your super VIP. Don't abuse this, guys. Like, I'm giving you literally this. If I do this and give you a webhook, I'm also giving you the ability to give your best friend an account. I'm going to be frank with you. I do the same thing. I got friends, I'm like, yeah, check it out, make an account. But I do it so that they'll become an affiliate, right? So maybe you'll say to somebody, hey, I'll give you a comp account if you do a webinar with me, right? Don't you think that's fair, that you have the ability to give somebody a free account? Once we did this for you, where we said you keep all the profits, this became a lot easier. But you can now say to somebody, let's say you were trying to, met somebody at an event. Yeah, I got this great AI platform. Hey, this is really, really cool. And yeah, I'll give you a free account so you could check it out. And, I'll even give you the $299 account. You could add your team members, but, can we schedule a joint venture? And then the guy sends you, 40 customers, right? That would be friggin' fantastic. So Jody Jones, Trello Boss says, yes, thank goodness. I want to include this in my coaching program. Some of you are just going to say, this is a friggin' value add. Now, why would you just automatically give this to people that are already paying you? Stick strategy. You now have the ability that every single time somebody gets that bill and they go, ooh, Jody just charged me another $2.99 and I haven't even logged in. It's not her fault. Jody's so great. She is giving content every single week, but I haven't even logged in 4 months because of my ex-husband and my kids and the Boy Scouts and all these things. And so now you have what we call in the business the pain of disconnect. Jody's customers may say, I need to get my ass in her training. She's working too hard, sends me the reminders. But in the meantime, I use that software every week. And I thank goodness I got that software. So you guys are loving this, loving this. You guys are just like literally blowing up. Go Blam says, yes. Kevin, yes. Yes, sounds fair, JDP. Charles, this is a great concept and offer to us. WLOs, you know who you are. Retention, sticky. Because, and Amanda, hope you're feeling well with the COVID. Mike, your generosity is so great. You're a role model. That's the Groove team, Amanda. I want to give credit to everybody there. But I'm happy. I there's a certain level when we were going to be partnering with you at 50/50 that there was a lot in it for us. Now at $497, like I really feel like we've taken the training wheels off and like we let you fly out of the nest. It's like, people are gonna, some people, there might be 1 or 2 people that make more money than us. Like you look at like a guy like Jason Fladlin or a guy like Frank Kern. I'll even joke. This is just a joke. A guy like Russell Brunson, right? Like Russell could buy this for $497 and maybe put 1,000 people on here and he'll make $500,000 a month. And I don't get those customers. Those are his customers, right? I think there are some people that will be able to sell it even better than us at Groove.ai. So that's why the important thing is USP. You have to get your unique selling proposition, your unique selling point, your unique selling position that you're giving to people that buy from you. Because yes, you're going to be competing with Frank Kern. When he finds out that this, I think Frank Kern might buy this for $500 a month. But Frank's going to be offering his own coaching, so that you might want to find a way to add a nice value here. Jody says, I actually didn't buy the white label to sell. I did it as a value add. Fantastic. And if you guys are joining us and you're wondering what is this white label? Where do I get it? I think you're all white label owners, but if you're not, Groove.ai /white label. Fair warning, the white label is going away at the current price of $497 with all the marketing materials. In January, we're starting an advertising funnel. We're going to advertise, get more white label owners on the platform. They'll pay $1,500 to get the marketing bonuses and websites and funnels and videos and help desk that you're already getting. Okay, so another thing, I want to go on the record and say this so that you know, I have instructed my team to wake up on January 1st on New Year's. So don't go in there at 2:00 in the morning and go, hey, Line, it's still up for sale with a lifetime deal. When we wake up, it is New Year's Day, but my team will work on New Year's Day, and we are going to convert the Groove.ai site to currently closed, get a white label, right? And then we will not sell it until you can sell it. And I can tell you this, and I broke somebody's heart. We had somebody that made so much money selling the white label. We have a webinar on January 27th. And you know what they said to me? And we're so excited about it. I said, guys, I've got bad news. We cannot sell the lifetime deal. They go, why? I said, my white label owners, I'm breaking a contract. I cannot compete with them at a price. If I will sell it at the same price and plans that you do. All right. Now, I'm not going to do anything funny business. I'm not going to say anything like if you buy Groove.cm, you get the white label for free. I'm going to be very, very fair to you guys. I promise you. Because then you're just going to stop paying me $497 a month. I'm going to support you the best way that we can. But on the record, we will never, ever, ever sell a Black Friday and anything a lifetime deal. We may come to you and maybe say, hey, Black Friday, you can take $100 off, your premium plan, something like that. We'll coordinate with you so that all of you guys are doing something. I don't recommend it for a SaaS company. It's just going to piss off all of your previous customers that are paying. So I would probably even ixnay that whole thing. All right. So now, any questions from you guys? And Donna, did we miss anything in terms of the terms? This is all gonna tighten up when we start getting your websites up. Anything we
I
missed?
have so many notes for us to go through later. So rest assured, comments that you've made, if we didn't cover them, I am capturing everything. We'll make sure that we get this all addressed. The only question I saw that we didn't have time to answer, it was flying by. Somebody asked if they could change the colors on the templates. Absolutely, you can. You can change everything on the templates. They're yours. I've also, since we've been talking, I asked Debarshi if he could add the share funnels links to that spreadsheet, as well as links to the HTML downloads. Because if you don't have to use GrooveCell, I don't think you should have to use Groove Pages either. So we're going to give you the HTML for those sites. You can change everything, the templates, the copy. Most of it is lorem ipsum copy. It's just placeholder text. But feel free to use anything that's in there or change it to anything of your own. The only restriction that we will put in place for white label users is that you can't lie on your sales pages. So you have to say all the things that it gets in line with all the things that the white label has. So don't commit fraud and you'll be fine, basically, is what we're restricting you to do when it comes to the sales page that you create. But we are giving you those templates and you are free to run with them, change colors, image, text, size, length, anything.
This is a good question here. Will we be able to make a Chrome extension? I'm not going to make you any promises when this is coming out because we have a lot to do, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to create a generic Chrome extension called like AI Assistant Helper. Something like that, right? Like AI on the go, right? But before I tell you about that, I want to tell you something that you all need to be aware of. Anybody that has a Groove.ai account or your white label account will be able to log into anybody else's platform. They're the same thing. Where you log in from is going to change the logo, and essentially it's the same thing. But also understand, we're not going to allow you to put any membership details in the navigation that somebody else could get in and be, but they're getting, no. So they're all the same. It's basically a skin wrapped around your domain. Why is that good? Well, we're creating a new Groove.ai / your brand or follow me AI Chrome extension that when you click, like you see here, if I got to share my screen, when I click right here, like this, move this Chrome extension, we're going to be releasing a new Chrome extension next year, and we'll do the same for you. And it'll be a generic one that you can tell all white label owners will tell people to go through. And then you're going to tell people to log in. And then when they log in and they put in, by the way, this is not my full API key, so don't bother trying to steal it. There's another 6 characters that you'll need. If you want to hack it, go for it. The people are going to log in, and the AI is going to look, the Chrome extension is going to look like this. Welcome back. I might just remake it. Oh, I have it in my Trello. This is the Trello board for Groove.ai that we're working on, guys. So here's all the stuff that we've released. You've seen me do this before. So we have something over here called Chrome extension, and this is it right here. So the way it's going to work, I know this isn't the best, but this is representing that the user is going to click the Chrome extension. So let me make a new screenshot for you and show you how it's going to work. So let's say we're at the most trusted name in news, and nobody would argue that. We're going to go to CNN, and we are now going to click on this. Let's go here, and let's just readjust these colors. Boom. I think it's supposed to be this. No. Maybe this one. Yeah. All right. So I readjust the colors, and let me get rid of, let's make this a little bit smaller. And let's get rid of this. Okay. Make that a little smaller. And let's do this. Okay, now we have two screenshots. And oh, I didn't get the most trusted name in news. I was supposed to get a screenshot of that. So here's the browser. Then your users are going to experience something like this. Okay, let me do one more thing. Let me take this whole thing and do an effect here. And let's do a border and a shadow. Okay. And now we'll go here and drag this in like this. Not the best job, but this is how it's going to work. So your user is going to log into their account, or my user will log into Groove, and then any single time they click this Chrome extension, it is going to pull their settings instantly over. It's going to follow them. They're going to have this chat right here. They'll be able to copy anything and put it. They'll even have a little button like insert where cursor is. So this is going to be pretty awesome. We're changing the Chrome extension to literally just be this. It's literally just going to open up these settings, link to your account, and then have a chat for you. So you're going to be able to not have to go and say, oh, let me go log into to my white label or whatever platform you guys have, and you'll be able to do that. Okay. So let's see. Any other questions? Any other questions, or Donna, anything else?
So there are a couple very specific questions. I don't know how much of them that you want to cover. Things like, will the platform have two-factor authentication? I don't know if we've even thought about that at this point.
Well, I know that we're going to Google Auth so that people can log in with Google, and then with Google you can have two-factor authentication. But okay, so let's talk about why two-factor authentication is important. Let's go to different levels. Your Bitcoin account. Somebody could steal it and send it somewhere, and you don't even know who that person is, right? That's like the highest level. The most security you want is your Bitcoin wallet. Like oh my God. When I played around with Bitcoin, the scariest thing was they're like, we're showing you this, and if you close the screen, you'll never see it again. Secure these keys, and if you don't, it's like, but you got to get it, because if somebody gets it, they get it, and they can steal it, and you don't know who did it. The next level is like a bank, right? Like two-factor authentication. Somebody can come in and they can wire your money. Then you're getting down to something like your hosting and your domain. Somebody can come in, shut your website down, or transfer a domain out of your account. Really important. You're a fool not to have two-factor authentication on Namecheap or GoDaddy, right? And now you're getting down to something like Groove.cm. Groove.cm, you've got customers, right? People can go in and they can look at your customers and email addresses and all this different type of stuff. And then you've got Groove.ai. You wrote blog posts, essentially. Like, is there anything in there? Obviously, it's a level, but it's at such a low level that if somebody hacked into your account, they could delete all your projects. That really sucks. But in terms of any potential information that would be devastating, like getting hacked, it's low. So,
well, they will have customers.
But
our white label owners will have customers.
Oh, you're talking about the admin dashboard. Where I haven't even seen that yet.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen that yet. Yeah. So I don't. That's Artie is working hard on that, and we're going to secure that up, really well for you as well. There's a couple of notes that we got to tell Artie, Donna, like about the. He's not going to be happy, but anybody near a deadline is not happy. It's the first thing he said. That's not going to be. I know, Artie. I'm just telling you. We've got to get that on the list.
We don't expect that our changes today will be in place tomorrow. We're not that unreasonable.
Right. Their ability to put the help desk in, there was a few things that we went over in here that were, getting a webhook so they can automatically add customers, and they got to be able to manage customers, process refunds, cancel, all that stuff. Ugh, complicated stuff. So yeah, guys, we would love to have even rushed more features onto Groove.ai, but I don't think the white label owners are complaining. You're like, no. If we're going to wait a month for the features, let me get this white label. I don't want to get billed and not be able to make money. So your white label customers, not sure what that meant. Maybe
that was exactly at the same time when I was saying to you, but they will have customers. The white label users will have their own.
Oh,
customers.
yes, gotcha. So he was.
Here's
clarified.
one. I don't know if we know yet. I know we're not even thinking really about this phase yet because we're focused on getting the white label out. But do we have a rough ETA of when we'll have images inside our platform?
I had a long talk with Artie for 2 hours yesterday, going over this right here, and you will see that if we look.
Next sprint. I just saw Dolly 3 images in next sprint. You just scrolled past it.
Oh, I just did. Right. Okay. Yeah.
It's up like maybe 2 more cards.
Okay. Yeah. So this says, basically, here's how it's going to work. It's so simple. And I said to Artie, look, it's really simple. And he put me in my place. And
Kevin knows us well.
Right. Yeah.
Artie was his comment.
Yeah. So you're going to see here. Let me first show you this. Maybe I'll go over this tomorrow with you because this is everything that's coming next. So look for something that says new menu. And let me see if it's here.
We sort of covered this on the updates last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is new. So this is the way the menu is going to look. You're going to have projects, chat, apps, and then apps are going to have native My App, Shared With Me, Purchase, Marketplace. And then we're going to have files where you upload a file and you can reuse them. And then there's going to be images. And the images are going to work just like the Groove images are like this. So you're going to have, as soon as you go into images, you're going to see something that represents something like this. Was there a cog here? Wait a second. Why can't I change that image? Oh, there was no cog there a second ago. I swear.
You're right.
Unless I'm losing my mind.
There
wasn't, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what's really strange is like it's even saying there's no image there, and that might be like it should be pulling at least the source image. But anyway, so imagine you are in Groove.ai and you just clicked right here and it said images. Okay, this is going to load, and just imagine right here this said images. I don't want to write it. I want to save some time here. And then you're going to have these are the worst images. Let me see if I can just scroll down to some. No, just got a lot of. This was Elliot working on the demo, so it's a lot of these images of Groove. So you're going to have. Let's even get something like this. Okay, and put that here. You will have something like this. Your image library is going to show all of your images. This button is going to say new image. When you click to new image, it's literally going to, what we're going to do is we're literally cloning this feature right here, the chat. It's going to open like this, and you're going to prompt and ask for an image the same way you do right here. Like even if you click Dolly, it'll just say Dolly. So ours will say Dolly, and you'll say, make me an image. So when you ask for an image, let me just see if I have cat in the garden. Okay. So you're going to get something like this, and then you're going to have a little thing right here that says add to image library or download. And then you're going to have images. And so I said to Artie, now remember that was the 20th, today's the 21st. I said to Artie, dude, this is so simple. Like we literally, all we have to do, Artie, all we have to do is clone this and change the model. It's that simple. And he says, you do realize that today's the 20th. We have a weekend, we have Christmas, we have New Year's, and then we have to release the white label and we're going on the cruise. I was like, yeah, okay, you're right. It's not October. Like we're 3 days before Christmas and we got to release the white label when we come back. So his point was we've got to focus right now 100% on the white label. And so there's little silly things like I've got videos that are onboarding videos. And I'm like, Artie, it'll take 2 minutes. Just add them to the help center. He's like, let me just focus on the white label. So I'm giving him 2 weeks to focus on the white label, but we do have all these cards that are coming, folks. A lot of really, really, really cool stuff. Okay. This is what I was saying about log in with Google. So, you know, we've got our stuff. Let me go back to StreamYard. Move that here. Put my face on. We've got a lot of good stuff that is coming for you. But we've got to focus on this white label because we're already there. Got to get this out in a couple of weeks. All right, Donna, more questions you want to highlight?
They are getting they're expanding in the knowledge. Like we'll be able to scrape another website to populate a knowledge base.
We're not going to talk about features for Groove.ai. That is Groove.ai updates. I understand as a white label owner, you're interested, but we just did a talk. Yes, just so you know, we do have that. I'm just going to show you right here where it's called knowledge base. You're not only going to have more sources where they can do websites, but I even have researched a YouTube scraper. This is a script that we can install that will allow you to put a YouTube URL, it will scrape it, a PDF scraper, a website scraper. I promise you guys, it's all coming. It's all coming. Enableability like Ubiquity, I don't know what that is. I'll research it. Let's see. How can you build to sell the whole thing, and is that possible or considered? Like, can it also be passed on generations? How can you build to sell? Yeah, look, anybody wants a recurring business. If this is your question, just build it, get 100 customers. You know, 100 customers will get you, you know, let's just say $150 a month times 100. You're making $15,000 a month. That is $180,000 a year. You can usually get 3 years. So you get 100 customers, you can sell this business for $400,000 to $500,000, nearly $500,000 for 100 users. It's 3 times the revenue. Okay, Artie. Sorry, Artie, if you just heard that. I work with Dev daily. They're not going to like change requirements either way. Yeah, you know, with your team. And let's see, take your time, get it right. Appreciate you guys, your white label owners, kind of get it. You're going to be wishing for those features, but you're going to be working with us more like add this feature. You're going to be listening to your users, and you're going to be getting feedback from your users and sharing that with us. Amanda, will WLO, you didn't even have to write owners, Amanda. You could have just put an O there, saved yourself that little rest. Just teasing. Will white label owners be able to create custom prompts for their customers inside their white label inside their white label group, like the YouTube marketing? So yes and no, yes and no, yes and no. What you saw here. So the answer is yes. You notice here in the apps, we're going to have a new thing called native apps, mean they were made by our platform that all of your members get. My apps is something that your user can create their own apps like they create in GPTs. Thank you for sharing the screen, Donna. Shared with me, you're going to be able to share apps with people. So yes, Amanda, you'll be able to make an app and share it. Then people are going to be able to have a marketplace and actually sell them. So that is coming. It's going to take a little while, but by the middle of next year, I'm hoping to have this marketplace out, and it's going to come in iterations. So you'll have the ability where we can create them like we create GPTs. We have to create a user interface like ChatGPT did, but that is the future, so that you'll be able to have that. So YubiKey cold storage is a very secure hardware password manager. Okay, we'll look into that. Sorry, you did say no feature updates. Yeah, well, only because we can just go another 2 hours talking about, can we add this? Can we add this? We'll have maybe, dare I say, a monthly WLO, I'll say, a monthly white label owner meeting, so you guys can communicate to your customers what you believe is coming, when it's coming, the bugs you reported a bug, you want to know what's the status on that. We'll show you a little bit more on the timeline and features, and you can also say, Mike, can I ask a question? Sure, go ahead. And you'll say, look, one of the, I'm running a poll. The biggest feature people want is this. Have you seen Jasper just added? Oh, I haven't seen that. Okay, cool. Yeah, make a note of it. Hey, do you guys like that? I'll show you a board. Here are the 10 things. What do you want to prioritize? And wait till you see the fight you guys are going to get in on prioritizing. No, do that one first. No, do that one first, right? And that's just the way it is. Okay. Will white label subscribers be able to share and sell GPTs? We will have our own version of them called apps assistants, but they're GPTs. So the answer is yes, just like I showed you before. And we are done, Donna. Just so you know, guys, Donna and I said, Donna, the big day is going to be tomorrow. I mean, we're doing training on like how to set up CNAMEs and pages and webhooks. And I said, this one, we're basically telling them the pricing. So I don't see this going past an hour. And here we are at 2.5 hours of the 3-hour day. So you guys are awesome. Write down your questions for tomorrow. Anything that you missed, we're meeting again tomorrow at 12. We're going to go from 12 to 2:30, 12 to 3. And please bring more questions. I got to tell you, we learned a lot from you guys today. We're excited about this. I'm so excited for you. I don't think that anything that we've ever done in the Groove platform is going to have more of an impact on people's businesses. We're going to see people making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month. Obviously, that's your reach, your abilities, but the tool that we're empowering you to do, that's going to only get better. We're just going to keep developing this for the next several years. We have an incentive to make you guys happy and get white people on here. So, really, really cool stuff. So, is this a new question? With white label, do you get Groove.ai also? Because I started with happy hour. Yeah, you not only get Groove.ai, you can log into anybody's white label, as I said. So yeah, you get a complete account for $497 a month. You will be getting that. So let's see. I just lost that one. Did a lot of questions just come in? Is that why? Let's see. A
lot of thanks.
Is it just all goodbyes? Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. We're out, everybody.
See y'all tomorrow.
What's on my calendar for today? I'm done for the day. Oh, Artie's coming at the studio today at 3. Boo. Artie wants to talk about recurring and stuff like that. He's coming at 3. So,
well, yay.
Take care, everybody.
Yay for Artie talking about recurring.
I needed a break.
All right.
Take care, everyone.
With that, everyone. Bye.